Okay, you ready to watch me turn?
Yeah.
Look at my hands.
I know. You just
So
gotta
cool.
touch the wheel. We're taking our dog in her first ride to the vet. And it's full self-driving at rush hour. And our rush hour is non-stop for hours. Our light is red, but we can turn on a red. It saw that car stop, and now we're going.
Nice. Whoa.
Feels like it's in assertive mode. I would think this is more assertive, how it just blasts through the...
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Jedediah Smith Road.
This is the traffic.
Wow, this
coming
is so
and going.
cool.
We had the air turned on before we got in the vehicle, so our dog would be comfortable back there. So we got in the vehicle. It's cool. We are in a garage, but it still gets hot when it's 100 degrees out. We're having a heat wave. There's a Tesla over there. There's a lot of Teslas in our neighborhood. I know, you just gotta keep your hands on the steering wheel.
I just have to do this.
If it's too light, it will stop. It is amazing that it sees all these vehicles. Like, that's how far it's looking ahead.
Yeah, how can it see that, all those?
There's several vehicles ahead of us, and it's still seeing the ones that are... It is amazing that if you don't have pressure on the steering wheel, it will disengage the full self-driving for safety reasons. Well,
I knew it was my turn, booking it.
Actually,
Whoa.
that car, that was a weird one because the car, it was like you both got there and one of you had to make a decision, and our car made the decision first.
Yeah.
Because you didn't do it.
No. Relax down here, but I am touching it.
Yeah.
And it knows.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Margarita Road.
I also like how clear the voice and the directions, like sometimes if you're on your phone and there's a bunch of lanes and you don't know where you're in a place you've never been.
Now turn left onto Margarita Road.
It doesn't give you the, like your phone sometimes just doesn't give it to you in time. Like you're passing the area and it's saying turn.
What's cool is the GPS built in. It's still telling us, even though it's doing the driving, but it's telling us that turn left here. So then we know what's coming up.
Okay. So there's another super busy road with
Got
no
a blind
light.
spot there.
There's no light. A ton of cars coming that way. And okay, this one's slowed down, so it's looking to the left.
Scooted us up a little bit so we could see better.
So there's nothing there, but there's a lot here. So our car is waiting. Clear on that side.
Here we go.
And here it goes. There it goes. And then it zooms out.
Whoa!
Look at that. It gets up.
It got us to 42 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That fast.
It just goes for it. But it was waiting. It had to wait to see the cars on the left and the right. Pretty impressive. I mean, it's really, really impressive to do that, to not just jump out there. Because that was 4 lanes that we were crossing.
So,
wow.
Okay, so Erica wants one now, obviously. And so
Erica is Steph's best friend in Reno, Nevada.
Yeah.
Went to high school together.
So they don't have a ton of them there in Reno. They want a Y, but I told her go to the showroom. They have a showroom in Reno.
They don't have a ton of dealers or what?
Just a ton of Teslas. They're not everywhere like they are here.
That's weird. Because they had the battery plant or something there.
Yeah, but it's weird. I guess they're not everywhere like they are here.
Yeah, California's got a lot.
Yeah. So she said we were thinking about the Y because that's the one we were thinking of too. But I said go to the showroom. They have one in Reno. Go check it out. So they went and they sat in each of the models and then they test drove a Y. And now she's sold. She wants a Y, but she wants a new one. She wants it red and she wants a new one. And so she's gonna sell her car and stuff, but she wants to take a trip first to go down the coast in her convertible. So they're gonna have to wait. And I was like, well, just keep an eye on the used ones. Don't count out the used. She's like, well, I think I want a new one. So Wes asked about it. What about that self-driving? Do you think it's worth it? And then Erica wrote me that too. And I was like, I don't know. It kind of defeats
I
the
do.
purpose of having a Tesla, the fun of it, not having the self-driving, because that's the coolest thing of it, right? I'm so glad we got it.
I don't think it totally defeats the purpose of getting it, but yeah, it's a feature that is...
I would rather have a used one with it included.
We wanted it because there was something that we put at the top of the list, but I would get one of these if I couldn't have the full self-driving.
Me too, but
1,000 feet, turn left
Oh,
onto
man.
Rancho California
having
Road.
this, but you
Then
can
turn
get a
right.
subscription to it. It's
Test it
$100 a
out.
month.
Yeah, but you just test it out.
Yeah, like one guy said, I don't remember who, he said, like if you're going on a vacation, then you put it on and you do
Look
your
at this.
$100. You
All the
can,
traffic's slowing. It's slowed down to
it knows we need to go there.
squeeze in because there was a lot of cars here, and a lot of times people don't want to let you in.
Wow.
But there, that car passed. It's trying to. It's negotiating 3 lanes here,
It knew not
And
to
the-
cross those double yellow
Now turn
lines.
left onto
and the
Rancho
cars
California
behind us.
Road.
So it had to negotiate getting over to this lane, avoiding the cars behind us that were going over these 2 lanes. It's
And then
pretty
it
wild.
saw something because it started to decide, oh no, we're not doing it yet. And then it's like, okay, we can now. I don't know what it saw. I think it was that car when it was also turning.
Yeah, because
But-
it came up real fast behind us and to the side.
Yeah, it's so smart. It's
stopped.
seeing things. I mean, it's almost like it's not brainless driving. You still have to do it, but it's better because, say I'm going somewhere and I don't know where I am or what the address is, the street address. I don't have to look at each address, or like it's going to take us in this parking lot. I'm curious what it's going to do. Is it going to know exactly where this building is that we're going to in the parking lot, or is it just going to take us to the parking lot and then I have to find it?
Well, we'll find out. It's
Yeah.
just a shopping center over there with a veterinarian. So let's see.
What was cool too was
See how it gets there.
I went into Maps and Apple Maps or whatever.
Now turn right.
Whatever's on my phone.
Tesla.
And I just put in this address. I just clicked on it, and there was the the little forward button. I clicked that, and then I could forward it to the Tesla app. So when we got in the car, it was
500
already
feet,
on here,
your
and it knew we were
destination
going
will
there.
be on the left.
Oh, there's kids. What's it gonna do? Oh, it sees them. Look, it sees people.
Yep. Sees the kids.
Wow. And that there's 2 of them. That's neat.
Look at that. There they are. Both of them walking across.
There was a ghost with them too. Okay, so her vet's right up here. Let's see where it goes. It's taking us in the parking lot, and it's turning.
Making sure no cars are coming.
Wow. Wow. Is it gonna park
Look at
me?
this. We're seeing Teslas everywhere.
What's it gonna
Now your
do?
destination is on the right.
You can tell it to park probably, but
I don't know how.
ooh, get that good
Oh,
spot
park
where
me,
nobody
park
can
me.
decide. Like right here is a good spot.
I wanna see what it's gonna do.
Okay, that was a good spot.
It stopped me here. Is it gonna park me? Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I guess not. Okay. Alright. I was wondering how this was gonna work. I got to choose which spot to go into.
Just back up now.
It's gonna park us
And-
perfectly.
There it is.
Wow.
Parked.
That was so easy. I was wondering how the parking was gonna work.
Well, there it is.
Yay.
Okay, we're gonna go into the vet, but we're gonna keep the car on dog mode, and that way it'll be cool when we get back out.
Keep it in dog mode. Dog mode enabled.
Wow.
Okay, so there's our car,
Car's up there.
and it says it's in dog mode.
Okay, so this is real busy just trying to get out of here. Like we were in the shopping center back there, and cars. Like this is the absolute worst time to go. Like these people, like that car over there, looks like that silver one looks like it's going to let us go. So then our car will take advantage of it.
So it worked in a parking lot, in a strip mall in a parking lot.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And the parking in your slot was so good. It's going to be so easy to park parallel or
Back then.
like go to Costco. Wow.
That car over there is being
Oh,
really
it
nice.
says there's a motorcycle behind me, and there is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Oh, and there
it's
he
an
goes.
e-bike.
Look, there he is,
Wow.
and there he is. Okay, that lady waved to her. Thank you.
Thanks.
What is that?
I guess it meant we're turning.
Look how crazy this is. Okay, so people are
Getting out of
picking
school.
up kids out of school, all parked all over the place. It even shows the people walking. Let's see the kids and stuff. It shows them walking over there. That is crazy. There they are, all the kids getting out of school over there. Wow. It is jam-packed.
I'd rather a bit driving this than this kind of traffic.
Oh, yeah.
It's really bad.
Way.
It's seeing all the stuff that I can't see. I can only look in one place. It's looking at all the camera angles.
Yep.
That's cool.
It is pretty amazing.
I like how it keeps me centered in the lane, too.
It feels like the autopilot, it doesn't break the speed limit, but it feels like it goes faster
Now turn
than,
right
like
onto
accelerates faster.
Smith Road.
Like it just is real confident in what it's doing.
It's taking us down an alternate road. This is cool.
Yeah, it's
This
avoiding
wouldn't
traffic.
have been what
There
a
you go.
regular GPS would do.
Nope, it's avoiding traffic. Doing the shortcut.
So even though it's 40 miles an hour here, it knows it's residential or something because it's having us only go 34. And that
Yeah.
feels safer. 40 doesn't,
I know, that's what I'm saying.
seems
like,
too fast for this neighborhood.
yeah.
That was cool. So the dog mode worked while we were in there. I think we could have hit the summon button, but
We want to
just-
practice that
yeah,
when there's not a lot of
not
cars around.
or dogs.
We'll go to a school or a park or something where there's parking.
Yeah, good idea.
Because the first time we do it, we don't want to just be standing around causing an issue for people to be able to find a parking spot because we're playing with a car
Yeah.
when we're not even inside of it.
So this will probably be this seems to be my most comfortable arm stance. Like having this elbow on here.
It looks totally hard. I only had one for a while, but whatever you're comfortable with, but it looks weird. It looks like you're, is it comfortable the way you're doing it?
Well, it was like I can relax this one because it can sit on this thing.
Yeah. It is whatever you're comfortable with. You get used to it really fast. You just get a few corrections from it, and then you realize, okay, I got to hold this tight.
Yeah.
It's way easier than driving yourself, though.
So this is a stop sign. Is it going to see it? It did.
Yep. We're at a four-way stop here.
Yeah,
See if
it's
it knows
always
when it's our
sneaky.
turn.
Oh, that was scary. And it did.
Another Tesla was right there, too. I wonder if they talk to each other.
I hope they do.
Because maybe the other Tesla let this one know it's your turn.
Yeah.
Because that's
Well, they're
weird.
both. Well, if that one was on autopilot, then it's obeying, or
It's
full
a-
self-driving. It
But
would
it's
be
a
obeying.
four-way stop. And it knew when our turn was. Is it insisting on our turn?
Yeah.
If somebody else, some people, if they get there last, they still try to go through sometimes.
So
I'm
this
sure it
is
would just stop and let
weird.
them go.
What I've noticed is at an intersection, it
Red light.
stops back behind, and then it scoots up a little to where it can actually
It's
see.
doing like a human
and
would
then
do.
it's doing exactly like a human because
Yep.
I couldn't see back there, and
Okay,
it
hold
scooted me
but
up where it could. Wow.
It sees this car right here, and we have to get in that lane.
To get over 2 lanes.
In
lanes.
1,000 feet,
gonna get us
turn
over.
left onto Pechanga
Okay,
Parkway.
it's already got
Wow.
it. It's going below the speed limit and got enough in front of that car. Let's see which lane it chooses. Oh, cool.
We're gonna learn the proper lanes for things.
Well, it's choosing it, I think, based on traffic, right?
Yeah, I
Like how
guess
many
so.
cars are in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Now
there's
turn
a
left
school
onto
bus up ahead.
Pechanga Parkway.
Wow.
The cameras are amazing.
Yeah.
My phone might not be looking amazing, but that's the cars beside us. This is the traffic we're looking at.
As weird as it sounds, and weird as it feels safer than me driving.
It does, especially when it's busy. When it's busy like this, it feels,
Yeah.
because that thing's looking
You feel like
all the way around it.
it's weird to feel like you're giving up control when it's hectic,
See how her
but
hands
it's
are?
actually easier.
She's just barely touching the steering wheel.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of Teslas charging up over there. Barely touching the steering wheel. Now, does it go straight? If that's a smart move. When
Yeah.
you turn right there, you get stuck in tremendous amount of traffic. Just watch the steering wheel. Ooh, it's so weird. 25.
This is so neat. I love
We're in
it
the
so
neighborhood.
much.
I did too.
Since you're not having to pay attention to as much, you can pay attention to more like the screen and what's going on, where are we going, and that kind of thing. Where normally you're just focusing on what's around you, but you can just see so much more. I can look in the rear view, I can see whatever.
Coming to a stop sign. Now watch, it's at the stop sign, and it's a four-way stop. It does it all right.
Yeah.
It knows the speed limit. It's 25, but it's going 23.
So what's awesome is in California, there's so many freeways and so many things, and Steve does most of the driving. So when I drive, I don't pay attention to where everything is. I'm not necessarily, because I'm not the one driving. When we have to go somewhere, or if I have to go somewhere, I never know. There's this one area where it's the 215 and the 15 freeway,
Look at that steering wheel.
and I don't know which one is which. Like to go to Amanda's, you go up the 15 or the 215. I don't know which it is. If you go to Tasha's, it's the other one. I don't remember. And then if you go to this one store, it's off. And so this is going to be doing it for me versus me looking. Remember in the old days, Yahoo Maps, you'd be looking at a map that you printed out, and you'd get, have to figure out. Hopefully, you can figure out the freeway and look up and look at the map.
Wow,
and